What do you guys want? Is it like a... I don't have pockets. In a situation like this where you're confronted by multiple attackers, do you run? And if you do, what are the odds you actually get away? Simply running away from a fight is an age-old question of martial arts, and today we're going to try and solve it.
Parkour is essentially the French martial art of running away.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
So parkour literally is going from point A to point B in the quickest, most efficient way possible.
And if I want to be able to run away with the best of them, I've got to be able... Oh, okay, all right, we're running. Before I test myself later on my ability to run away, first I have to go over the parkour basics, which apparently starts with crawling.
I like to work from the ground up to the top. So the next thing we're going to work on is rolls. You know, we train not hitting our head, so that's our goal. If I was going to teach this to you as quickly as possible, going forward, but we're turning our head sideways, and then we put that foot up. The main goal for a parkour roll, to stand up running, essentially.
Shoulder rolls are incredibly important in parkour. One, because if you run fast, you could fall fast, which hurts. Yeah. But then two, you need to be able to get up and keep moving as quickly as possible.
All right, so next we're going to work on jumps and landings.
Okay, got it.
Yeah!
For the next 30 or so minutes, we worked on jumping and landing, and then after that, we worked on connecting those movements together, which is essentially what parkour is, doing a series of overs and unders and arounds to get you from one place to the other pretty quickly. But what does any of this have to do with fighting?
So modern parkour was kind of made by this guy named David Bell, kind of got it as a legacy from his father. So his father, Raymond Bell, it kind of abused when he was growing up, so he wanted to be strong and kind of be able to defend himself, but he wasn't really allowed to do that. So he learned to train in secret, and he would like teach himself by doing like calisthenics out in the woods.
This piece of history is actually one of our first indicators on whether or not we're going to be able to use this to get away from people.
I saw that, but that was pretty good. You still extended the distance.
So far, I would say I'm tired. But a little bit of tired's not going to stop me, baby. I got newfound confidence. I'm never going to be nervous again. Oh, we're going over this?
Over this.
Oh, jeez.
Perfect. That was it. That was it. So you're leaning forward too much and you're leaning to the side. But it's okay. It takes time.
Takes time. The next way for us to get from point A to point B would be doing this.
Like that.
I'm sorry, do I look like I'm doing that anytime soon? I mean, I'm gonna try it.
So that was actually really good.
Don't lie to me, Zach, I'm in a pit. I know it wasn't good. After about an hour and a half of incredibly hard work and very mediocre results on my part, I headed over to a local parkour club at NC State to test if I could actually get away from people.
So these two were actually on that TV show, World Chase Tag.
Side of the court and then over the mountain, turns back around and wanted to go underneath.
See how that goes.
I guess like this is kind of like, are we putting it all to the test, everything I've learned?
Precisely.
We did a couple extra drills to get me acclimated to all the hard bricky stuff instead of just the soft squishy stuff we'd been working on before, and I'd say that it went pretty well. There's people up at the top of the stairs that made me very uncomfortable. Eventually, though, I did get over the wall, but that's not really the only point of this video. I have to test out if I can get away from people. My objective is to use parkour to keep these goons away from me for as long as possible.
Okay. There's three of you. There's one of me. You guys look much faster than I am. Oh, are we going? Okay. That was much faster than I thought. Okay.
So that was about 3 seconds.
Groot didn't help me at all. Alright, so I like how it was like, it was awkward, which is how it would be. Like I'd be like,
absolutely.
What are you guys up to? Like, what's up? What do you guys want? Is it like a? I don't have pockets.
Give me your money.
I literally don't have pockets.
Need that.
I have a mic. It might be broken.
Give me your Venmo.
I was going like half speed because the whole time I'm like, wait, where am I supposed to go?
Yeah, exactly. That's so hard to think.
That's crazy.
And yeah, it's like fun to watch me be bad at things, but I wanted to see somebody be good at things for a change, so Zach went next.
Sure, bro.
I'll be right behind you.
I think it's probably fair to say I wouldn't be a very good criminal.
up. I was gonna go that way.
But that was a real-world explanation of why rolls is useful. I was stunned for a second just because like, oh no, he's going down.
Well, that's what I would imagine would happen, especially if he gets over it and you're like,
yeah, that was the thing. They might be discouraged at that point if they saw me just eat it and just run away.
After going 0 for 2, we did a couple more drills to just take a quick break from chasing and also be working on our foot placement.
1, 2. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, watch your head.
when applying this in like a speed competition aspect, are you starting to like sacrifice the infrequency of steps for having more like time to plant?
Probably the opposite. Spend as little time on the ground as possible.
Sure.
So the more you're sprinting, the better.
And for one of the more insane examples of how important their foot placement is, now it seems like every time they can do something that the average human can't, it gives them an advantage of getting away.
So I'm not supposed to do that, right?
No.
Cool.
But we're gonna have you try and get away in this environment here.
Okay, got it. Cool.
So on this one, what do you think?
Number one rule is situational awareness. These guys already said they were going to attack me. Now they're formulating it. I can kind of hear it going on.
Hey, you! Oh, that's okay.
Oh no!
Stop, criminal. Yeah.
Situational awareness, very important. I also specifically wanted to go near the grass, so this way it's a little bit slicker.
And what was really cool about running away from these two in particular is they could give me some great advice on how to run away in general, like keeping a ton of space between you and who's chasing you, having an idea of what kind of obstacles are around you that you can use. But now I only had one opportunity left to become truly French and run away, so Zach, Tegan, and Mitch went to formulate, and I was left to dwell.
So
I hate that when I went down the stairs earlier, did you catch me as I was going down the stairs? Was like gonna do a big jump down the stairs and then I got scared and I was like tick 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 and I like hit every single step. That's the nature of doing stuff like this, is to build the confidence to be able to just go.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you in a situation, see how you actually are gonna react. Okay? Does that make sense?
Sure.
You just go down that tunnel.
Okay.
Go to the other side of the tunnel.
If I'm me right now, my inner thoughts are like, yo, I'm looking for like, maybe up there. I'm looking for like, see Zach's behind me now. I got tagged like 3 times. That's Super Smash Brothers. I get 3 stocks. Dang. So to walk you through like my thought process, I'm very weary of places like this.
Same.
I would probably go up and over. Where could somebody come through there? And then I turned around and saw you. I was like, okay, one person behind me. Keep this between me and you guys. So I kept hoping you would just follow me until eventually one of us slipped up. It was gonna be me. It wouldn't be abnormal to be walking through, somebody like him to be at the beginning, and Zach could have been like, and then they both go away. If he just kind of like, if I was about that life. Or he could have been like, and then they could have just.
And to end the day, we had one more adventure that we had to go on.
But let's change spots because I think it's gonna rain.
Oh, it's fine. It'll blow over. It's blue. This is incredibly useful, but you should also learn how to fight. Because not always will it be a group of us 4 that can all do this, 3 in 1. Sometimes you're with your family, sometimes you're with a kid, you're with your niece or your nephew. And if you run away, like, you could argue you're the bad guy at that point.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Zach's YouTube channel, follow Mitch and Tegan down below, and I guess you could buy some merch if you wanted.